Hey guys, welcome back. Before we conclude the discussions over compute services offered by AWS, I would like to introduce the different kind of instances being offered by EC2 service. I'm talking about on-demand instances, reserved, spot instances. So the one that we created previously was an on-demand instance. Let me go to the EC2 management console over here. So because we created on the fly, right? So so this is an example of on-demand instance, and it is the most expensive option from pricing perspective because there is no commitment from us, right? We can terminate, we can stop, right? And as and when we would like, right? So let's say I terminate, so I would be not getting charged any further cost. I can stop it, right? And I can so it is my discretion, right, over here, whether I want to run the instance or not. And I would be getting charged only for the time when the instance state is running, right? I would not be getting charged when it is not running. Okay, so this is on-demand instance, and it is the most expensive option available with AWS. And I think I have some presentation material that I would just like to show you guys over here regarding the different types. So we can, as you can see, under on demand, we can choose to launch, terminate, stop the instance as and when we feel like. It is the most expensive, most flexible also, right? And we are charged only when the instance is running, right? So if I go back, I can terminate, right? Let's say we are not using it. So I'll simply say instant state terminate. That's it. So yes, terminate. So it is complete my discretion. Okay, now as you can see, it is getting shutting down, and in few minutes the instance will be terminated. Now coming on to the spot instances, we have an option over here, spot request, right? Now AWS has introduced a system just like stock exchange where they are offering unused compute capacity at a discounted rate. Okay, as we can see over here, spot instances are nothing but it is unused capacity at a discounted rate. That means lesser price, right? We can set some bid price. Okay, let's say I want to pay $2. Now there will be a spot price, right? So I will get the instance provisioned if my spot price, if the spot price is equal or less than the bid price. Okay, otherwise the instance will be terminated. So the applications which are not mission critical, right, where the tolerance of system not available can be it can be tolerated, but in those scenarios it is very very judicious option, very reasonable option to go for, right? So it is offered at very less price, discounted price. And let me go back to the management console. Just wanted to show where we can provision, like we can request spot instances, as you can see over here, right? So I say request spot instances. I have these different options over here. I can submit one-time spot instance. I can request and maintain, right? I can request for a certain duration, right? And then I have these options, right? AMI, I can select instance type. I can specify the network, right? VPC, availability zone. I can configure the storage. It is very similar to the one on-demand instance we created earlier. The only thing is there would be a bid price, right, that we will be offering. Okay, and okay, so there will be a bid price, right? And we can set our max price over here, isn't it? And if the spot price is less than this max price, yes, of course, we can we can have the instance up and running. So this will fluctuate. There will be instances when the instance is not available, and then there will be time when the instance is running at a lesser cost because our bid price is less than sorry, the spot price of the instance is less than the bid price or equal, right? Okay, now coming on to the reserved instances, I have another option. Okay, I'll go back. I'll say reserved instances over here. Now, if I am sure, okay, I would be requiring the compute capacity for a certain period of time, let's say 1 or 3 years, right? Then I can go for reserved instances. We can purchase the instance for a set time of period, right? At a discounted rate. We can pay upfront, full amount, partial, or no upfront. But there is a commitment, okay, I will be requiring, this instance for a certain period of time. Because I am sure that my user traffic would be constant, throughout that time period. So I can definitely go for purchase reserved instances. Okay, I can set platform, I can choose, right, tenancy, whether it is a dedicated instance or a default, right? I can select payment option, right, and instance type. So as you can see over here, right, term can be set to 1 to 12 months, right, or 1 to 3 years basically, right? And then this is how we can configure. Okay, so guys, these were three different kind of instances I wanted to discuss. Thank you.